With Ady, 3 games to go of the regular season, but you're certainly going to be hoping it's 6 games.
Yeah, definitely. If we win on Saturday, that means we're guaranteed second spot, which is a great achievement. Obviously, people were disappointed. Obviously, we were all disappointed on Saturday because we thought really. I know mathematically we can still win it, but obviously Cheltenham are going to win it. But we've got to embrace what we're doing here. It's been a fantastic season. It's the second full season that we've been here as obviously management, and it's progression. Every single year we've been here, it's just been progression. And if we can finish in second place with 90 odd points, it'll be fantastic. And then you've got the carrot of Wembley. I've been there twice as a player and twice obviously as a coach, and it's that carrot of Wembley is huge. And for us to go there would be a fantastic achievement again. But all in all, I'm unbelievably happy and very proud of the boys. But we've got to embrace what we're doing here. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, looking at the league as it stands at the moment, any other season, Ady, you'd be champions now. It's just been one of those seasons where you and Cheltenham have been going at it full throttle.
Yeah, and it's been exciting. It's been good. It's obviously we want to be when Cheltenham was, but you've got to give them credit as well. They've had a fantastic season. Gary's done a great job there. And you've got to give credit when credit's due. But it's been exciting because obviously both clubs come from Gloucestershire and it's great for the area. We've got the 2 best teams in the National League coming from this area. But like I said, as a football club, because we are that little club on top of the hill still, and I don't care what anyone says, that from a football club, from top to bottom, from the chairman right to the cleaners, there's a togetherness here which is fantastic, and the boys here have been absolutely first class for me, and they deserve to go to Wembley with what they've done this season.
And if it was a 2 up, 2 down situation, again you would be up. Surely at some stage the leagues have got to look at that to just allow one team to go up and then the others to fight the playoffs.
Yeah, but, we could say it now, and obviously, but there's no point saying that now. But that should happen because for me personally, I think because there's bigger teams in this league than there is in the other league. To be fair, in Division 2, you look at the Cheltenhams, the Grimsbys, the Wrexhams, the Tranmeres, Lincoln. Forgive me about the other clubs, but on top of me here, but the Macclesfields, they're massive clubs, huge clubs. They've got the fan base, they've got the stadiums and everything else. They're huge, and they should be 2 up and another one go up through playoffs. But the Football League won't do that because obviously it's a football league. But I think that will happen one day. It will happen one day, and it's a shame it's not this year. But we knew that at the start of the season, so it doesn't bother me that much really.
Is your focus now on the playoffs and who you might possibly play? People are saying it could be Tranmere, or are you still focusing on the next 3 and then? How does it work for you?
I want to win the next 3, to be honest, Ash. We got to, it's going to be tough. Obviously, we've got Woking. Obviously, Gary's done a great job at Woking. They've been a little bit unfortunate with key players being injured at the wrong time of the season. But, they've got a Wembley appearance themselves, coming up. So, it's a case of we want to win every game. It doesn't matter what game it is, whoever I put out there. Again, in the playoffs, I don't think anybody want to play us in the playoffs. So that's how I've looked at it. It doesn't matter who we play. I'll be honest with you. But we're there in merit. We're there already. And it's like I say, we've got to embrace what we're doing here, and it's been a great season.
I know you say nobody will want to play you. You've got to look at it, haven't you? 1 defeat this calendar year. I know there's been a few draws recently, but that's good form, Ady.
That's great form, and we have. And don't get me wrong, before I get shot down, we're disappointed because we have drawn 5 on the spin, and that is disappointing. But it's not through the lack of effort. They've worked their socks off, the lads, and a little bit of bad luck here and there. And the other thing is that I think the last 2 or 3 home games we've played, the keeper's played unbelievably well, the opposition keeper. So you've got to give credit when it's due, but it's not through the lack of effort. The boys have done unbelievably well. It's just we've got to keep going and going and going until that fat lady sings.
As we were saying, we were talking about Woking. Woking brought an end to your 9 games winning streak at the start of the season, so you kind of owe them one, really. Yeah,
well, like I said, Gary's done a great job. It's whatever team he puts out there, they won't just roll over. So we tickle their tummies. They'll be working their socks off. So it's going to be tough. But we're playing well. I think the form is good. I'm quite happy with the form. Obviously, people are, they're not looking at that. They're just looking at the results at the moment. But the results will come. Like I say, just 1 defeat this calendar year, and that's a positive thing. But it's going to be a tough game Saturday, and obviously got Halifax who are fighting for their lives the following week, and then away to Dover. And then I can concentrate on the playoffs.
Just looking back again, Bristol Rovers in the week, your team scored 4 goals. You took more of a watching brief, I understand.
Yeah, definitely.
In that game with Jamie Day and Scotty Bartlett
Yeah.
helping out.
Yeah.
How pleased were you with that
Oh,
performance?
very pleased. All the pros are great, honestly. Which it didn't surprise me. I knew what they were all about. And like I said, the togetherness here is fantastic. And you know, if people went to the game, you could see that every single pro that played were outstanding. You know, and pleased for Brett and Kiefer to score 2 goals each. That's a big bonus for them. Big bonus for us, obviously, as well. And also the young lads. The young lads are fantastic. Honestly, they had a great, because there was a lot of experience in the Bristol Rovers side. I thought every single young lad that started and came on done themselves proud.
Yeah, you say the experience of Bristol Rovers, they were the likes of Rory Fallon,
Yeah, that's right.
who's been there and done it really, and
Yeah.
your young defenders held up well.
Done brilliant, honestly, done really well. It's a great learning curve for them. You know, we got them in today, obviously Thursday. We got them in today and done a lot of work with the first team. But again, that's that togetherness which we didn't have at the start. You know, the youth team and the first team mixing together is what we want.
And I think Forest Green fans will like the look of Ben Jefford, who played really well for you.
He did.
Left back.
He's been very patient, Ben has. You know, he's again a great young lad, good footballer, good player. Again, I haven't got him here just to make up the numbers. You know, I said to him before, James Jennings is having a great season. You know, but we'll have a look at Ben. Obviously, sorry, not a look at him. We'll put him in before the end of the season, and because JJ's had a lot of games. But he won't let us down. Ben has been fantastic. He's trained very well. He's a great lad, good, honest lad. Yeah, I'm not afraid to put any other lads in.
Yeah. You say you'll have a look at him. Is there going to be a case of a little bit of tweaking for the last 3 games of the regular season?
I think tomorrow, Saturday,
Yeah.
especially Saturday, we'll have to put players in because we have got a few injuries. You know, it looks like John Parker and Dale Bennett won't be fit. We've got 3 or 4 other players who are struggling a little bit. So we are. Obviously, because we've got a small squad, we are down to the bare bones. There might be players who might go on the bench injured, who are injured, but we'll see. We've got another day tomorrow, and obviously we'll make a late decision before we put team sheet in at 2 o'clock on Saturday.
It's certainly not a case of James Mooney, your secretary, getting you signed back on and donning the boots.
No, Jamie Dale will be ahead of me, mate. Don't you worry. Or you, Ash, you can come on. But no, it's like I say, it's we've got a few injuries, but like I say, whoever I put on the pitch on Saturday, they'll give me 100%. I know that.
Okay, cheers, Ady.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. You're welcome.